Yesterday, October 1st, I bought TD stock again, and this is the third month I follow my plan for TD stock investing. Actually, the TD stock price dropped a little bit, and I remember about a week ago at one time. It, it break the $80, and today I think it's $78.32. That's the closing price. Um, Basically, from I because I started in August, so when I started it's around $77. So it's pretty much at the same price range. Um, for many people, when they just come to stock investing, um, they always look at the price almost every minute. I think this is normal. It's very difficult for a new beginner to understand the price, the valuation, and the market. They are not 100% like equal at every minute, all the time. Uh, when I decided to invest in TD stocks, I what I'm looking for is a stable business, a reasonable valuation, and I and also I expect a reasonable return from maybe next 3 to 5 years. In 1998, when Warren Buffett talked at the University of Florida, he said, "I don't want to buy into any business that I'm not terribly sure of. So if I'm terribly sure of it, it probably isn't going to offer incredible returns. Why should something that is essentially achieved to do well offer you 40% a year or something like that? So we don't have a huge return in mind, but we do have in mind never lose anything." Basically, this is what Warren Buffett repeated many times: never lose money. So come back to my investment strategy. When I select DD stocks, and also my investing strategy is based on at least 3 years. If you watched my previous video, you know why I say at least 3 years. Because you never lose money if you have a 3 years time for investing in TD stocks. I want to repeat what Warren Buffett said many times to understand the difference between an investor and speculate. If you are an investor, you are looking on what the asset is going to do. If you are speculate, you are coming focusing on what the price of the object is going to do, and that's not our game. So basically, Warren Buffett says, "I'm an investor. I'm not a gambler in the market." Okay. So when before I decided to invest TD, and after I purchased TD stocks, and I continue purchasing TD stocks, what I'm doing all the time is monitoring the business, monitoring TD, the banking business, how they perform. Not they perform in the stock market from the price perspective. I'm talking about the business itself. I go to morningstar.ca if I search for TD stock, and I can get this information. And I can have quickly look at earning per share, for example. Almost every year, except 2009, which during the big recession, almost every year, TD was able to increase the earnings per share. And if you look at the payout, actually today is at the low end level of the payout ratio. Last, in the latest quarterly report, TD also reported the increase for the profit and other business, perform very well. I mean, so when I talk to my friends many times, I say some people will come back to me say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I understand now. TD, the Canadian bank is good, and you can invest and forget." This is not what I want them to hear. You are invest. If you want to be a true investor, you should always think about your business. You should always monitoring the business you invest in. But many people, even they agree with me, say the Canadian banks are a good the investment for the for individuals, and yeah, you can invest the money and you will get a reasonable good return in the future. But they have absolutely no interest to understand this business. So no matter they make money or lose money by investing in TD stocks, they will never become a successful investor. But actually, they never be an investor. So I try to, because all my videos is for beginners. I try to help people understand. If you just started, I would suggest you to understand what is invest and what is speculate. Make sure you understand that. You can decide what you want to do. No problem. It's your decision. But before you make your decision, please spend some time to understand the difference, because this is about your future.